Next section is about coaching the relays. You know, track and field, we love this sport. It's a real challenge on a couple of different levels, both individually and collectively. And that's what's unique about the sport. And no more is the team thing more evident than in the relays. And it's particularly exciting. I mean, all of us as coaches know how great it is to watch that 4x400 relay to end every track meet. It's so exciting. And I think that all of us appreciate that team dynamic. Well, of course, we want to do it well. And there's a method to the madness, if you will, of putting together good relay teams, and we're going to talk about that today. The goals, first of all, when it comes to relay running, the incoming runner has the responsibility of getting the baton into the hand of the outgoing runner. That incoming runner must run through the zone, not to the zone. How often we've seen young athletes run to the outgoing runner and it's like, okay, my day's done, and they stop on the spot. They need to be taught to run all the way through the exchange zone. Their goal is to get the baton into the hand of the outgoing runner. The outgoing runner, on the other hand, his or her responsibility is to get out consistently. They've got to learn not only about the incoming runner, but about how to get off the mark consistently. They're watching a go mark. They're watching a mark on the track that typically is a piece of tape across the lane, and they have to get out not only when the athlete hits that mark exactly every time, but also the acceleration dynamic that they're going to use has to be consistent time after time after time. Because we're talking about two people working together, and they have to learn to work with each other. This has often been the problem with our international teams. We don't spend enough time together, and we've seen examples of where we've either dropped the baton or made poor passes and suffered accordingly, and lost to teams that were not as good in terms of pure talent, but passed the baton so much better than us. And so consistency is really going to be an issue here.